Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more 0 Hour and welcome back to a Pro 1v1 replay. Today we've got two of the world's best players, Big SiZe against ExCaL. We've got Big SiZe down in the south with the USA Air Force in the orange. Map is liquid gold. And up in the north we've got GLA for ExCaL with the purple color, yeah, GLA vanilla. So, I've seen these two play this matchup or something similar to this numerous times. This replay is from a few weeks ago, maybe even months ago now. I have a large folder full of replays that I'm eventually going to get to and review all of the replays. But for now, I'm just picking out ones here and there, and I actually can't remember when this is from. I believe it was a challenge, though. It was streamed by Stanislav, aka Zezon. And it was a few weeks or a few months ago, so quite fresh-ish before the World Series finals. That's for sure. Before the World Series, maybe even. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, I don't know when it was. Just in case you couldn't guess. But I've seen this matchup played between these two players numerous times, and I've seen ExCaL win the majority of them. Speaking of winning, I mean, ExCaL wins the majority of challenges against SiZe. I think he's overall the better player. SiZe does struggle, but SiZe is still a massive force to be reckoned with. And he's changing his style here. Rather than going for the oil cap, he's actually gone for a second supply. He's gone for a dozer crush down the middle. And then I don't know if he's bringing in a V or is he... Or sending a V over here to stop the capture. Because he knows ExCaL's build, I think, from playing it numerous times before. ExCaL typically will do the double barracks thing, and he will go for the oil. So if you're quick with the oil deny, with the V's everywhere, which SiZe is everywhere at the moment, then I think, yeah, it could be pretty good for him, to be fair. He's going to send the dozer over to this top right position, try and get the crush there. He's stopping this worker here. Is he going to get the crush there? Technical is going to kill that V, though. Does get the crush eventually here. SiZe just amassing the V's. He's still collecting only on one Chinook over here. Where's he going with this one? He's still going with a dozer drop. Is he going to land on top of the terrorist and just suicide it, or what is he going to do exactly? I think he's still looking for some crushes, but so far ExCaL's got 2 oils. He's going to have a third. SiZe only collects on 3 Chinooks, so yeah, about this point is already the point where ExCaL's economy is tipping. And I think ExCaL's thought about this matchup a lot, because you always see him go for the oils and then he'll drop down the second supply. I think he typically does it here. And if you think about it, rather than actually sending the worker to your natural second supply, which would be there, like, why not build it here like ExCaL is doing? I like that, because this area is already secure, because you need it for the oils, and you've got the little houses and stuff here. So I really like that there from ExCaL. ExCaL trying to pick off the critically low oil, but Big SiZe seems to be on top of that, sending the dozer over there. Big SiZe seems on point this game. This game is just taken from, like, the middle of their challenge. Like, I don't know who won the set. I'm guessing ExCaL won, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, the overall set. But this game is just one of the chunky ones from in the middle of the... Been a while since we looked at liquid gold, and been a while since we saw ExCaL against SiZe, so I thought we'd pick this one. So yeah, ExCaL often likes to target the weak oil, because it starts really low. You need to repair it with either a dozer or a worker. And despite ExCaL's really strong start, SiZe is really pushing ExCaL back. He's taking control of all its middle area here, making more V's. It's got that garrisoned, but only with 1 missile defender for now. ExCaL's got his technicals out. That oil there is going to go down. I think this oil here is going to survive. SiZe wants to engage his bunker before it gets reinforced with these RPGs, but ExCaL's coming in with the wraparound. But there's quite a few V's already here from SiZe. Nice laser lock. You're seeing SiZe on point, I'm telling you. Like, to be microing them 2 groups of V's, as well as doing that little laser lock there, even though it was only 1 missile defender, you're seeing him on point. And that's what I like to see, and we want to see some super high-level games. So ExCaL now killing this dozer the slow way, but it still kills it because there's quite a few techs. And Big SiZe just pushing straight into the main base here of ExCaL. ExCaL just might outright die here, because if these 2 arms dealers here get compromised, I think that might be it. ExCaL's going for the base trade, recognizes he can't take this fight here. Still producing technicals, but it suicides and kills 1V, so definitely worthwhile. SiZe is losing his dozers. There's quads now moving in the base. So what SiZe could do is just clear up in the base, then move back and regroup and clear his base from the few GLA units that are there. But the problem is, because ExCaL is GLA and he's got workers all over the map and this little base going on over here, that ExCal's still in a really good position because... what's going on with that? Because yes, so when SiZe comes back to clear up his base, ExCaL can just go and retreat, and damage is already really done to SiZe. SiZe losing his CC, he needs to probably make a dozer and start repairing that. For now, he's not making one. If he loses that CC, it could be GG. V's are now moving in. Is ExCaL gonna continue the hit on the CC or not? I think he's going for it, but he might pay the price here. Yeah, he's gonna pay the price to lose all of his units. Combat Nuke moves in at just the right time. Very, very nicely held there by SiZe. Very, very well played indeed. ExCaL had a difficult decision to make there. Does he keep going for the CC or does he turn his focus to the Vs? Difficult decision to make. I think if you're playing it safe, the thing is to quit attacking the CC, especially when you see a dozer repairing, and just go for the units because CC has so much HP, it's so strong. Okay, Spectre gunship now out. It's going to hit one of the oils here. Very, very good target. You want to hit them oils, and there's still 4 on the map, even when that one goes down, that SiZe needs to kill. SiZe needs to kill this one over here on the left. He's now moving in with his Vs over here on the right side. And SiZe is banking up that XP. He sure is. ExCal's got a few demo traps in the base. For me, when you start seeing demo traps from a GLA, unless it's demolition, usually it's a bit of a desperation move because, yeah, you got to find some way to kill MVs. But you mean just struggling with everything else, and they are more expensive for GLA and do less damage than like demolition, for example. But ExCal's still very much in this game. He's still got, I think, 4 oils in total. He's expanding now back to his main over on his left-hand side. Combat Nuke comes in once again, making the most of the superiority and killing a load of technicals here. And I think ExCaL is looking a little bit vulnerable, actually. Barracks are going to go down. SiZe has now killed the oil over here on this left side. I mean, any other GLA player, they'd probably be dead by now, but because it's ExCaL, he is still very much in it. He still probably has enough units to hold against these Vs. He's still got a decent economy because he's still got, what, 3 supplies? He's going to have 3. Oil here, oil there, oil there. But the problem is now, even though there was some damage done to SiZe, he is still the Air Force. He's not getting his oils yet. That's crazy. I can't believe he's not got his oils. Just shows you how he's varying it up rather than just playing like a macro game. Just like rather than just getting loads and loads of money and just playing it like a normal game, he's just going for pure aggression, isn't he? That's what he's going for. And I like it because he's changing it up from previous games. I mean, if you just go for an oil build and you just go to play normal, then the chances are ExCal's going to take over the whole map, get a palace, get buggies, get quads, and you're going to be dead. But yeah, SiZe changing it up, and I like that. ExCaL sending some quads in here. Lays lock on one of them. It's going to lose a bit of HP and not completely go down. Combat Nuke moves straight down the middle of the map, and his tentacles are once again in danger, but the quads are there to defend it. These move in for SiZe, but he's going to lose one because he just rams into the unit, and splash damage kills his own units. He's now getting 2 oils of his own. So yeah, SiZe has changed his build order, adapted to the situation. Micro has been on point, his speed has been on point, his build order has been on point, decision making and like going back, saving the CC, all on point. So looking super, super good. But ExCal's got buggies out. I don't even know how ExCal is still alive, honestly. Like, he's got a refinery. Despite all the amazing damage SiZe has done, look at the XP difference. ExCaL is still in with an amazing chance because of these buggies. Like, you engage with the Vs, you can anticipate you're going to start losing the buggies. So you're going to start losing the Vs to the buggies even. SiZe now moving forward. I mean, if you kill these buildings, though, it does make the job easier for the buggies, though. SiZe on 5.3k. He's got his strat. He's got an airfield. So what SiZe could do, actually, is split fire King Raptor and kill multiple buggies. And I've seen SiZe doing this before. I mean, even if you just kill one buggy, it's almost a one-for-one trade. But the chances are your Rap might even survive as well. Search and Destroy deployed now, and it's going to be hard for ExCaL, especially with that King Raptor when it starts coming in, picking off these buggies. Where is the King Raptor? Over here for now. Spectre over here has cleared a supply. Should that have been on an oil, though? I don't know. Let me, at least you're using the Spectre, and at least you're killing something, whether it's a supply or whether it's an oil. It's still all very good. And I suppose at the moment, you probably need to hit the supplies more, because the supply is worth more than an oil, if we're talking right now. But yeah, over the long period, of course, oils don't run out, whereas supplies do. Still a hell of a lot of buggies here. ExCal's really in... Is he in survival mode? Is it safe to say he's in survival mode or not? Maybe he's not. Maybe he's still very much in this fight. Search and Destroy. Missile defenders here, killing a load of units. If the carpet bomb comes in now, it could obliterate that army. Here comes the Raptor. Hits one quad. That's not worth it. Not a one-for-one trade of the quad, but it more is with a buggy, because it's almost the same value. I think it's like 1,000 for the buggy and 1,100 for the Raptor. But yeah, I mean, if ExCaL wins this, I'm going to be amazed, honestly, because now he's looking in a dominant position. Now he's got that palace up and he's got all these buggies. Like, how do these Vs stand any chance against that? Raptor comes in, the split fire, and I think he kills 2 there. 1 V goes down, or actually almost 2. Yeah, you're going to need another Raptor, I think. Stealth fighters, you know. Can a stealth fighter one-shot a buggy? I think it can. And stealth fighters don't reveal themselves when they shoot, I don't think, so the quads wouldn't be able to hit them otherwise. But yeah, the Raptors are still killing the buggies. We've got Colonel Burton back here as well, but as long as ExCaL stays together, I think he knows what's up. Colonel Burton from the back is taking out the buggies. These now move in. And I think this is a decent fight for SiZe, you know. SiZe is handling this like a beast. Despite ExCal's like amazing survival technique here, how he's still very much in the game, SiZe is finding a way to chip away at these buggies, and yeah, these buggies are getting wrecked. There's only 1 buggy now remains from that army, and I mean, quads alone are useless, but I mean, quads and buggies together are super, super strong. Like, the Raps won't be doing anything, and the buggies, sorry, the Vs won't be doing anything. Here comes an A10, and that's going to be a decent shot here on this tunnel. More and more quads making their way over here, but it's actually buggies that ExCaL needs right now. But SiZe really is playing this like an absolute beast. He's collecting from the middle now as well, taking out more and more quads. He's almost level 5. ExCal's barely level 3, but he is level 3, but only just. But I think that's one of the imbalances of the game, is the Air Force and the USAs, when they're killing GLA units, they rank up a lot faster. But GLA is still super strong, don't get me wrong, but the XP difference can sometimes be a bit misleading, because these tend to be more efficient and they don't give as much XP when the buggies are killing them and stuff, so can be a bit misleading. Buggies come in from range again. Gonna try and take out 1V. Does get it. There is a Colonel Burton here though, so he can't hang around here for too long, and he has been revealed. Spectre gunship kills one of the oils on the top right. There's 1 market in play for ExCaL. He's still collecting over here as well. He's still roaming around. One of the Chinooks here does go down. SiZe making drop zones. Here comes the fuel air bomb and a carpet. This carpet's going to be pretty good unless those buggies move out of the way right now, which they do. Just move out in time. It's actually a leaflet. Very nicely placed leaflet. Looks like a saboteur now, doesn't it? Okay, big important fight there, and SiZe loses a few units, but likewise ExCaL does as well. This is fuel air bomb. Supply there goes down. SiZe is showing why Air Force is considered so strong. It's because of the amazing support powers mainly, and the fact that you get to them so quick. Just look at the XP difference here. Colonel Burton is going to get found. ExCaL really is trying to stay in this game, and I mean, Is it even fair to say he's trying to stay in this game now? Because it's actually SiZe with the smaller army. Somehow, ExCaL still got all of these buggies, and suddenly all of these Vs. I mean, there's only 3 Vs and an ambulance left, and ExCaL still has everything. I think he's just seen how strong ExCaL is. He's an absolute beast. Well, I mean, once SiZe loses this army, I think that's it. And that could be GG. ExCaL still pumping out the units. Notice he's just got one market. Get the upgrades, get the worker shoes, get whatever you need, the buggy ammo and stuff like that. And then you don't need any more markets. Whilst there's still money, well, he's getting another one there. But whilst there's still loads of money and he's still got the oils and stuff, your primary focus is making the army. That's what's going to win you the game right now, not a load of markets. So SiZe is dropping down another drop zone. He's already got one, but I think ExCaL has got a little bit too much here. Raptor comes in, takes out 2 buggies. I mean, if you split fire and kill 2 buggies, it's definitely worth it. But yeah, ExCaL here is just looking way too strong. I don't even really fully understand how he's done it. I think it's just the eco boom into Palace, and as long as you can just hold. So maybe what SiZe could have done better, because it certainly looks like he is going to die here. What SiZe could have done better was when ExCaL went for that counter attack. That's the thing that made SiZe go back and gave time for ExCaL to get a Palace out. Here comes Nate 10. It was 1 quad. It was pretty much dead anyway. Buggies kill one of the final Vs. There's only 1 V remaining. Combat Chinook comes in. Okay, he's going to clear it up for now. Does hold, does hold. ExCaL with the next wave, though. He's got junk repair. He's got AP ammo. And, like, how SiZe... Yeah, he's not going to... So, yeah, what could have SiZe done better there? Like, it's difficult to say because he did so well. Like, everything I said was perfect. Maybe he got his oils a little bit late. There's only 2 things I can think of, which is oils late and also the... Maybe you should have a secondary army to defend his base. Maybe some fire bases, something like that. So, SiZe couldn't counterattack in the... Sorry, ExCaL couldn't counterattack when SiZe went to kill ExCaL's base. Maybe that's what it is. Like, even if you drop down a fire base and like 2 Vs and a few missile defenders, whatever, as long as you had something to defend the counter attack. I think the fire bases is the key, because nowadays you see people push out and they drop down a fire base, they push out and then they go for the base trade, because it's hard for the GLA to deal with that fire base. So yeah, absolutely epic game, very, very high level. GG. Let me know what you thought of this one in the comments, and see you in the next one.